What do we got going on over here?
Well, I'm making a rim joist for the fact that the stringers hang down 5.5 inches from.
Oh, you already started.
Yes, all the way across. This is the inner, is a double rim joist, but this is the inner one which attaches to the stringers.
Well, that's going to make it a lot stronger, isn't it?
Way stronger. They won't roll, they won't pull, they won't drag, they won't sag.
It'll keep them from going like that.
Twisty, yeah.
Yeah.
And so this here, I'm not done, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this and double it up, and this one here is going to be a backer behind this one. So I'll attach that. This will be the backside wall rim joist.
Yeah.
And this way, or the outer wall, will be sitting on this here, which will be just fine because you got all this surface bearing of the tongue and groove flooring and then the floor. So anyways, that's what it is. And it won't look bad.
Okay, it makes sense now.
Hey, the man, he's a genius. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense.
And it's going to miss all your J-bolts, and you can tighten them down after I'm down.
Why do you think I hired him? He's a genius.
Okay.
That's even better. And if you do it right, maybe I don't know if they make a clip that goes to the backside and over, but if they did,
oh, that you could screw on?
J-bolt.
Yeah.
They'd probably let you make them if you wanted to. They do stuff like that if you wanted to retrofit something.
Okay.
But that's an idea. But I've seen people literally on a 2-story house in...
toenail it?
No, they had a big 2-story removed on a big Jim Dandy's corner. It's over in Eagle Creek. Okay. I don't know if you've ever been there. But it's got grandma's hamburger place right by it. Anyways, this guy named Ed.
Why do I feel like I have been there?
You probably have been there. It's right off of Eagle Creek Road.
All right, yeah.
Anyways, long story short, he did that, but they let him take square plate. He just drilled holes in a little thin plate, and he just went inside the crawl space, and that's what he anchored it to the foundation with off of this and that.
Okay.
Yep, and you might be able to do it out here before you put your siding on, which would be a good idea.
With the gang nail things like they got on trusses.
There you go.
All right. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah, it's going to be great though.
All right.
It's going to be good. I'll be done with this today, and hopefully tomorrow we'll have this down and that garage down.
Okay.
That's what my goal is.
I'm gonna so I'm gonna go get a spray rig that I'm gonna fill with.
You take that back.
Nope, can't. Could you take that back, please?
That I'm going to fill with the proper formula of stuff for spraying down forms. Right?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what
when
I'm
I was
doing.
in the Army, I used to know how to word things better. I did, because whenever you want to write out a written...
That's the version that's making the cut.
You got
I'm going to go fill the spray rig up with the proper formula of stuff.
Yeah.
And
also have your hazmat with you when you bring it over to me.
Yeah, I will.
I got to read all
I will. I understand.
It's a hazmat suit. That stands for hazardous material.
Good, at least we're on the same page. Fraud protection over there.
I think I need to just get these knee pads off for a minute.
Yeah, I would. I'd lighten up and take a break. You get tired when you get off the break, but after you work a little, it'll come back. Hey! Now, keep all your fingers this time. You don't have to show off no more. Too late.
Too late. What?
All right, well, I'm going to get this done.
All right, I'll be right back with my spray rig. And I will inhale a sandwich.
Pump your can?
I did.
Don't hold pressure.
No?
Yeah,
Well, it is old. I didn't want to use our super duper.
No, it does.
It had pressure.
Oh, it's probably right here.
You got to pull the trigger. Well, you let the pressure off now. Here, give me that thing. You spray and I'll pump.
There it is. Okay, pump it.
Is it being problematic? It was working for me over there.
Well, if I turn that a little, it was working. There.
That's good.
Oh, so you got to open that up. Okay, go ahead. Pump it out. Pump it out. Oh, that's good.
It's got a lot of pressure on it. All right.
Oh, here, hang on. There you go. Oh, well, it's automatic. Okay.
It's got lots of pressure on it.
Just,
Here, let me screw with that. That's my problem. That ain't your problem.
all right, I just tried to do something.
I thought I had it.
Educational.
I thought I had it working.
First time I ever seen one of them units. Okay, I'm gonna get with it, get this done. I gotta do it. kind of hard to get around that door. You know, back's all stiff.
Oh, there we go.
Didn't work.
Well, it acted like it was going to work.
They don't make them like they used to.
I wonder if I could just cut this hose off and... No, that wouldn't work.
A paintbrush or anything. You don't even have to use it, but it's just hard to get the form material out. And I don't want... Yeah, I think it'll be all right. Because that mud won't set up that fast.
Oh, the red... Look! The red tip.
Oh, okay.
You got to open it on the end. Yeah, it was working good.
That looks like you're good.
Well, it was doing great, and then it decided not to. Oh, just got done messing with that. So there's a tube that goes from here to the bottom of the tank, and they made it that much too long, so it was actually sucking on the bottom of the tank. It's okay, Mark. I figured out the spray nozzle. I know you were worried about that, but it's okay. They made the pickup tube inside the tank too long, so it was sucking on the bottom of the tank. Yeah, they did that. I'm not real impressed with this apparatus. And there it goes again.
Rick's listening to your conversation. What happened? What's
It's sucking on fuel.
He's huffing
Yeah, it gets me really high.
All right, I better let you go. I gotta get with it.
I'm not worrying about that anymore. I can get that wood off that concrete.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, just if it's on them 2x6, that'd be cool.
It's the 2x6s are coated.
On the underneath?
Yes.
I'm gonna cut that before I cut mine.
Oh, I didn't know you were waiting in line. Did you ask the manager if you could wait in that line?
They said yes. Actually, they said you should have went for them.
See, debit cards only, cash only. Hello? Hello? What? Hello? Are you talking to Matthew?
He butt dialed you.
Yes,
Oh, I think he's getting his roof fixed.
He butt dialed you.
Because Emmert, when I looked at his roof, it's leaking, his roof's falling in on his roof.
for about almost a year now.
Yeah, and Houston sleeps only in his bedroom. He has his kitchen, his bathroom, and his utility room. But all the rest of the house is like falling in on him. Well, not bad, just from, too much. Yeah, but it used to be a fucking chicken coop. They made it an elaborate house by magically putting in interior walls with the floor. And then you drive up and you see windows.
All right, now.
The second chicken coop that my brother lived in. My sister lived in one, and it was about the size of your shed.
Your family likes
House.
chicken
I lived
coops?
in that. You would have known it was a chicken coop. It looked like just a mini home because the guy did a good job.
Keep telling yourself that.
So Houston literally lived in 2 chicken coops. He's like weighing it all out. Boy, I'm doing pretty good in today's world. Yeah, you're living in a...
Bad thing is, he pays $1,200.
Yeah.
And I felt bad for paying
it is a nice setting. I mean, but it's the only nice.
Well, you got a lot of room there.
Yeah, he's got a farm.
Yeah. All right, I'm done playing with this thing. KK, you know where that razor knife is?
Yeah, right here. The one you loaned me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right here.
I gotta start cutting concrete open. So how many bags do you think I should mix up at a time? I got this bucket.
How many bags? I wouldn't do more than 2. I think you better start with 1. Make it thin. Don't worry if it's a little too thin because you mixed it all up while it's sitting in there as well as you can in that bucket. Now there's been times what I do in a wheelbarrow, if you have more room, but even that bucket will hold 2 buckets is all you're going to want to put in. I think 1 bucket is 1 bucket's 1 bag.
Okay.
But you're going to use half of this almost.
For that?
Yeah, well, 6 inches, a little less. You'll probably use a little more than a quarter of it. Yep. And so you'll be down to about right here. Maybe 2 bags will be left on this top row. Because, and that's how many buckets you're going to need to use. That's a 5-gallon bucket? What is it?
No, it's
yeah, 5.1. 60 pounds.
It's 60 pounds.
There you go. It's going to be heavy, but you're tough.
I can hang.
But yeah.
All right, I'll start out with a bag.
And what I do, if you put water in that bucket about that much, in half a bag, and then mix it in there and pour it in, then you won't have to swap it out. I mean, you're using a bucket, it'll mix. You just got to do it a little casual. You can't put all the mix in it at once. Put a quarter mix, quarter water. You can put a lot of water, just don't put a lot of the mix in it until you mix it.
I get what you're saying.
Because it gets real hard to mix after a while, but if you do it thin, it'll be all right. It'll be working. And when you pour it in there, you'll see it. Make it thin though.
Well, I think what I'm going to do then is I'm going to have you tilt my bucket forward so that it's flat. Yeah, to hold the bag. Can you slowly left or right? Huh?
No, it'll be all right there.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm just trying to tilt the bucket, but just tap it.
Do I have to have it run?
No.
Oh.
Shouldn't. A little more. Good, right there. Thank you. Yeah, that'll work out all right.
Yeah, absolutely. At least now you got a good plan. In fact, if you want to make it easy, put it in your wheelbarrow, and you can kind of walk it over the, you know.
This?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna just.
Alright.
I got this right here.
And it looks easy from here, but I know it ain't. Yeah.
I'll get there. I gotta start. That's all I gotta do.
Even a journey of 1,000 miles.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse with the brooms.
You don't know today why he did that. I don't even know why.
It'll be all right. Yeah, see, I got my water right here, my faucet, and my bag of concrete right above everything. I don't know. I think this is a little bit wet to go in the form.
Oh, hell, like I say, if you bleed that, you can always add more mix, right?
Oh,
Barely
yeah.
sprinkle it over because what little mix goes a long way for water.
Yeah.
How how's it look? See, that's why if you put a whole bag in there, it's hard to mix it.
Well, but that's a whole bag done.
Yeah.
And it's like that full now.
And it's good. I dump it in there while it'll mix itself a little bit.
It'll still settle up.
I just, the first batches I got to be careful of so it doesn't blow the bottom out.
I take about 10 or 10. You won't. But
You know what I mean? Seeping under.
I'm not saying you're slow, but by the time you get your next bag, I'll be set up, ready to no, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm working
You're
with
having
you,
a
man.
great time today, Mark. You're having a great time.
You're still in that corner. Well, actually, I'm over the whole
The whole
house.
house.
In my mind.
Yeah, me too.
Does that count? I just tell you, well, I thought I was done with the whole house. In my mind.
Nope. Nope. Do you do realize that it's going to take me like into the night to do this, right? I just timed that. It took me about 20 minutes to mix that bag. Huh? What?
Yeah, we need to get you a
A slew?
slew. One that sticks out as wide as your bucket so you can drive up on it and dump.
You have your drill over here?
Yeah, the drill's right there on the corner. There's batteries on top of that thing.
Yeah, right there. It's got a battery in it. Oh.
But when you take one off of the charger, put one of those. I don't know if all of those are charged, but the one on the charger will be and the one on the gun is.
Yeah, 10-450.
All right. I gotta go feed my cows, but anything else before I go?
Oh, you gotta go feed those cows.
All right. Did a little grading on my driveway yesterday. Got Retha's cow manure hauled over to her. Had a big pile right there. I just put it over the fence as I cleaned the barn out. And then I took it over there and put it next to Retha's garden. Look at that garden. Isn't it beautiful? She is really talented at growing things. Hi, girls. Me. Hi, Jet. You guys ready to eat? Come on. It sure makes it easy when you have the round bale in there and holes for them to stick their heads through. Okay, we'll do Jet first. Hi, buddy. Good morning. Good morning, Jet. How's your eye? Let me see your eye. How you doing? You look better, huh? It's not red. Ah, you look better. Mama got you some eye medicine, huh? Yeah. Hi, girls. Hey, you gotta let me put it in there, Jet. Need some more Jet vittles. We do. All right, you guys are kind of on autopilot right now. Me. 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 What was that all about? That's good for them for today. Well, for Jet. You're waiting for the good stuff, aren't you? Try to do it while their head's not. See, look, that one got it all over the head. You have to stick their head right under where you're pouring. And if you do that, then the feed gets all spread out. And a lot of it gets trampled. And we don't like that. Best if you can just get a quick pour with no intrusions of the head. No cranial intrusions. Okay, you guys have a good morning. I gotta go help these guys build my house. pretty big spider. That was a pretty good sized fella. I think there's another one in there too. Well, oh well. Hopefully that'll ride there. PSIs. Well, we'll put 30 PSIs in it then.
Okay, this is what I'm going to suggest. Let's see how high are we? Oh, you're just high enough. Thank God. So if you take a string line, center it up on that stringer, this here stringer.
Uh-huh. That one?
Right now, this one.
Because that one has cribbing in the way? Okay, got you.
Okay, and you run it all the way to this here. We'll put a plate up. And it don't matter if it's just get yourself a J-bolt or inline. So where would the inline be? To this one. This right here is where you shoot.
It would actually, it's real close to that J-bolt.
Okay, so that's what you'll do, right? So get a 2x, and I guess you don't have to put the plate on. Just get a 2x4, a 2x8, whatever. Put it over here. Get that string line on top of that plate, right? On the other side. Pull that tight. Wrap it around here. You'll have a 2x sitting here. We'll wrap that string on top of that 2x light, and this will secure it real tight as you can string it. Measure down on top of them stringers. That's your post.
Okay.
Okay, what I'm saying is and these will all be moved, so don't take the string line down until we're done, and I'll help you move these in line, because they'll be moved right in line with these. And that is your post. And the reason I'm saying that is because this here, bottom of this stringer that you're posting off of, will be sitting on top of this plate, which is right there. You don't see it there right now, but that's what we're doing. So we're running that line tight, measure down, and that's exactly what the post is going to be.
From the wall over there, but with, you've already got your board on top of it.
That's what I'm saying.
He's a genius. Right.
He's a genius. He gets that from my side of the family.
He's a genius, Holmes.
Hey, don't get carried away.
Directly under the stringer, all the way to that corner with the board sitting on top of it, on top of the board.
Yep, and that's your perfect grade for your post. That's what you're.
That makes sense, but you don't want the bow in the middle of the string.
You pull that tight.
All right, I got you. I can.
And if that bows it, pulling it that tight, if it bows it shade, you'll never know it in a million years.
Okay.
But yeah, it's going to work out nice. But that's the understanding. It's just for this house to have its resting point. That's their final, the whole determination of what this sits on. So, and when you get that, don't worry about these. We'll move them in place. Then we can get them all done, and we'll write the number down on the pad. The measurement of this.
Oh.
That way,
on the pier pad
comes along and he goes, "Hey, this is a 2'1". They should be almost same, but not quite.
All right.
That's why this foot footing I talked about.
I'm gonna get the string line up, and it goes on top. Is there a J bolt right there, or I can use a screw?
Yeah, you can use a screw just so it's flush on the top.
Okay.
That line's
and to that one, I'll get that done first.
Okay, it's pretty simple.
And then we'll talk about how I measure. So I measure from the string down to the pier pad, and
we'll have tar paper to go down. Don't worry about no deduction needed. That squish won't hurt nothing.
Okay.
And that's all there is to it. It's pretty simple.
All right,
I'll see. Look good.
I'll see if I can make that happen, Mark.
And if you have any loose plywood, there's some in the yard. Don't worry. And what they'll want, so we want to be regulated right. We'll take these posts you cut, and what do you call it, a gusset.
Why do you think I hired him? He's a genius.
And that one where that plumb bob's in 4x6. But what we'll do, we'll take a square piece of wood, about 1 foot by 5 inches, and we'll put it on that there stringer down to the post, and we'll hang the post. So they're there. They won't get knocked over. They won't get tipped over. The tar paper will be down there. We'll land right on top of it. And all the posts will be hanging. You don't have to come back in later and template them up.
We're going to do this in stages. I'm going to get the string up.
Yeah, I'm just putting it down. You can't do all this at once. Just where I up. I tell you all this, then you get lost in
just show me how to pull the torque converter out, and we'll work on the pump later.
There you go. Okay, I'll build the piano box.
I'm building a turbo 350 and you'll get your string. Oh, I sure hope I know how to do what he's talking about, folks.